Well, hey there, it's Catherine from CatherinePuller.com. This is our last product reveal day for our Adoring You Stamp of Approval collection. Here is the Congratulations stamp set, and we have coordinating dies. They're called the Backsplash Dies. These do not come in the collection, but they are add-on products, so they coordinate great with this collection. We just didn't have room. We had so many other amazing things in there. We had to add these as add-ons. So we're going to make a pretty clean and simple card with the geometric bits from this stamp set. So I just did a line across my cardstock layer, and then I'm going to use it as a guide to start stamping this fun little geometric square piece. And I'm doing it in Mint to Be first off, and then I'm going to do 3 lines of it. And then I'm going to grab my Coral Cabana ink pad, and I'm going to stamp in between the Mint to Be, start a little bit of a pattern. So I'm going to go down and then up and then down and then up. And then I'm going to grab all that jazz and I'm going to fill in all of the empty spaces. I'm going to erase my pencil line. And then I'm kind of looking at this and I'm deciding I need another row. So I'm going to go with my Mint to Be ink pad again and do 2 more rows. And then I'll fill in with Coral Cabana and then all that jazz. And I have a really great background. So once you get this background all done, when you look at it, it almost is like one of those, do you remember back in, what was it, the 80s? Those pictures that you looked at and you kind of crossed your eyes and then it would bring up an image in the middle. It kind of is like that. It doesn't bring up an image, but you see different patterns and different shapes in there, and it just is a really cool look. So I love these little square geometric stamps. Lots of different patterns and backgrounds that you can create with it. And then the stamp set includes several different fonts for congratulations, and then it has all the little accessory stamps. So like congrats on your new house, on your baby, on your job, and then there's new and dream and first. So you can really customize that card to celebrate all sorts of occasions for your friends and family. So this one I'm doing congrats on your new job, or congratulations on your new job, and I'm stamping in VersaMark on black or midnight cardstock, and then I'm going to emboss it in white to make that pop. And then I'm going to trim it out, and I'm just going to add it across the whole card front. I'm just adding this layer to a card front and then the sentiment, and that's all there is to this congratulations card. Now we're going to move on to using the Backsplash dies along with the Congratulations stamp set. So I'm grabbing one of my acrylic blocks and the Be Mine ink pad, tiara, and all that jazz, and I'm just smushing it down onto my block and creating a color palette. Then I'm going to take my water bottle and just spritz it, and then I'm going to turn it and basically stamp my block onto watercolor cardstock. I'm just going to let it sit for a second and soak in a bit, and then I have a napkin on hand just to dab up a little bit of that excess, and I'm just going to let it dry as is. Then I've cut out some Backsplash die pieces, pop out all those little center pieces, and then I went in to see what two of them look like. So I took 4 of the same, laid them all out, and then I took the other one and laid those out, and I decided that the first one had more open space, so I saw a lot more of that watercolored background popping through, and so I decided to go with that one. On the other design that I tried, I really like how it creates a design in the middle. I think that's really cool, and I'll definitely be using that on another card in the future. So then I'm just adding a little liquid glue. I'm going to adhere all those pieces to my watercolored background, and then I'm going to trim it down on my paper cutter, and then I'll add that to the card front. I'm going to add a big block congratulations, and then I'm using on your first home. So I made a little bit of space between your and home, and I'm going to stamp first in all that jazz for a little accent. So I'll adhere the technique piece to the card front, and then remember all those keys that I cut out in day 2 of our reveals? Well, I have all of these fabulous keys embossed and ready to go. So I think this is the perfect accent on this card. So here are the 2 cards that I made in this video using the same supplies. And then I have a few fabulous samples by our design team. So Alina Kraus did this first one with that awesome black backsplash die, and the sentiment is from the Sweet Home Wreath. And next up is a Clean and Simple card by Tracy Pond. She used that border stamp to create a fun background with that congratulations on top. And then Christy Goulet, do you recognize the center there? It's the Adore die, just cut down and die cut twice. I'm going to have to play with that a little bit to figure out exactly how she did that, but it looks amazing. The Adoring You collection goes on sale January 9th. Unless you're a Stamp Nation member, then you get it January 8th during our pre-release party. Be sure you're on the wait list at katherinepooler.com/stamp of approval so you're first to know when this collection goes for sale. And stay tuned for our hops. There are prizes, so you're going to want to check it out. Thanks for being here. See you again soon.